technical difficulties this time, but yeah, long time no stream. Today we're playing some Minecraft, good old game that's been by my side for all these years. But nah, we're gonna be doing a little world tour because I have a little realm here that bugs out on PlayStation all the time. Trying to just freaking put PlayStation 4 edition in concrete and just move on to Windows 10 Bedrock, so gotta get these 6 maps, maybe 7. I think that's a creative world, never mind. 6 worlds. Gonna get through all these, show y'all what's up, and hopefully I can start streaming on my realm because, I'm trying to get out there. I mean, it's kind of nice having like my world showcase, but see if I can get some more members to join, really spice things up on the server. But yeah, we're gonna go with this 001. I believe this world was created at the Mangrove update. Whatever. Yeah, a new world was created. I have a really bad habit of creating new worlds when there's updates, only because all the new stuff that gets generated. But yeah, any world that I have that's survival, I mean, there's like no cheating whatsoever. So everything you see here is done in vanilla survival. The only time I ever do go to creative is I duplicate the world and I sometimes plan out builds, but a lot of these older worlds I didn't do that at all. That's actually something fairly recent I've started doing because, well, as you can see as I go through some of my stuff, I mean the builds are getting bigger. But yeah, here's a little frog. Kind of a telltale sign of Mangrove update, but Nether in general, this is just I'd never really got into hubs. That goes out to the end portal, nothing special. We never did anything on this map. And when I say we, I mean just I have friends and whatever else that sometimes join, but for the most part, this is all me. So yeah, mangrove biome, and then here we go. I actually had a lot of ambition towards this world for a bit. I actually was planning a lot of stuff out, but we got some canals here. I think my initial idea for this world, and for a lot of my Minecraft worlds, is villager trading. So I'll actually build like villager breeders and make really complex systems to transport around. And I think this is kind of my idea. I think I was gonna like have villagers basically being a part of my just house, mansion, compound, whatever the hell this place is. But yeah, here's like, ah, this nostalgic. Yeah, mangroves everywhere. I'll get to that stuff later. It's kind of ugly, but I was actually gonna have like some of the nitwits and boats, and they'd be like the ones that like scrub the sides. I've been trying to get more into like the whole storytelling idea, but this is gonna be like a pathway, and I was gonna have like a humongous farm complex out here for like villagers and stuff. I mean, it just never worked. This is like a perfect like little like plains biome too. Frogs everywhere. Pillager base, like this was a pretty solid area. Let's see, right here, I actually wanted to build a humongous horse statue. Like it would just be like basically like a pedestal right here that goes up and it would flatten out. Huge horse statue up on top of this. But I never got around. I think that was like the last thing I actually planned, but I never got to on this world before the Caves and Cliffs update came out, but I think for the most part I just had started doing the villaging the not villaging, villager breeder stuff, so this was gonna be like my main hub for villagers in here. I actually already have some villagers. I'm not sure what these guys are, probably like mending or unbreaking or something. But yeah, I was gonna have librarians, This was gonna be like a little like courtyard deal, and it was gonna like have like a little like structure back here for like different types of villagers. I think most of these are gonna be librarians, and I have it upstairs as well. I was just kind of taking this building piece by piece, but yeah, just more rooms up here, rooms everywhere. I have a really bad habit. Well, actually, I wouldn't even consider it a bad habit. It's just my way of building. I kind of start off with like dirt or cobblestone, and I never really finish the build. I kind of do it in pieces as I go on. And this is exactly like why I started planning my builds out, so I could kind of just like do it all in one go. But yeah, that's that. A little basement right here leads into more villagers. Like this was a pretty intricate system. Yeah, so basically I was gonna designated rooms for each type. So there's all my other guys in there. And this is where they were all initially. I actually had them like out here with a whole bunch of beds. I really wish I would have finished this. This is actually a pretty cool style of build. I need to start using like terracotta, more vivid colors more often. A lot of my older worlds I kind of stuck to like the grays. But yeah, this one, I'm trying to crawl out on a branch for some of these builds. I don't even really know how to describe it. But yeah, this over here, this is my chicken grinder. I actually build these on most of my maps, as you'll see with some of my later ones. Whatever the heck. Yeah, these guys, sheep. Good old sheep. Just these are some farms I got in here. You'll see a better view from the outside once I go over there, but really confusing with all these staircases, I gotta say. Cows. Damn, I was kind of loaded on this one. Pigs. Horses. With no headroom. I really wish I actually would have finished some of these buildings. You can definitely tell this is a incomplete build. Pretty sure I actually planned these buildings out to an extent on creative, but I think the initial floor plan was all like just cobblestone. I'll basically just make the perimeter of the structure on the ground and go from there. But yeah, once I show you the map, this is actually, I think, so I think my initial plan was this was gonna be like my main house, and then like houses on both sides with different functions, like just like a whole like complex. Oh, here's the spawn, I believe. So we're right there. Yeah, spawn was like, I want to say it was right over here on this island. And think, I think the end portal is around here somewhere. And then we're up there. But anyway, yeah, my lousy chest room. Let's see if I even have any like good stuff on this. I don't even. Yeah, we definitely scratched the surface when it comes to collecting material. I mean, that's kind of a trend anyway. I'm definitely more of a builder, so I'm not really going out and getting what I need. Or, not what I need. I usually go for the bare minimum, so like I just get the tools I need and that's about it. Not really much of a strip miner kind of guy. But yeah, you can see the big map over there. I think, I believe this has a water elevator in it, or maybe I never finished that. It's supposed to be a water elevator in here. Oh yeah, I just never finished them. Yeah, this would have been so sick. I never even showed y'all what's over here, so this isn't how you're supposed to get here, but wait. Oh, okay, so this is kind of like a back entrance to like the village area. And this was gonna be I was gonna have farmers in here, farmer villagers, and they were just gonna be farming away. Anyway. Yeah, water elevator was supposed to be here too. Man, I'm slacking. Hmm. I think there's alleys in here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was definitely a swamp update kind of thing. Because I was just trying to see all these new things in the world without traveling like 20,000 blocks away from the spawn. I think this is probably the most complete room or building, but even then there's no glass anywhere. It's just not complete. I think I was gonna have beacons shooting out this middle thing too. I don't know, just like craziness. I do like the interior design though. You definitely tell I was taking it step by step because this is just like, I mean, if you don't have the vision in your head, like you're just gonna be sitting here like, what was going on? Yeah, see, this is how you can really tell like what was going on here is with these maps. I have a huge interest in like mapping stuff out. Not so much progression, but just like having it all there to see from above really makes it like more clear. But yeah, little mangrove biome. There's Yeah, so this is like the big prairie. It kind of stretches over there. This is a little swamp. Not bad at all. Just stuff that never got finished. But yeah, I don't want to stick on this world too long. I'm trying to keep this stream cut down to like under 2 hours. Under an hour would be even better. But yeah, let's go to the next one. Cross. Oh, X-Plat. So this is a world me and my buddy Jordan actually worked on. Uh, with the name, of course, that's like, I believe when cross-platform first started, maybe? Not really sure. What in the world? Okay, so yeah, I did this on this world. I believe this world was actually like one of the cooler worlds that I had, maybe. I'm trying to think. I think this is one of my earliest worlds actually. Well, for PS4 edition and for worlds that I play with other people on because I don't really have any single player worlds, which I do want to change. It's kind of why I want to start live streaming more and getting off the PS5 because, I got this new computer set up and I got to use the darn thing. I got I got the Razer Ripsaw, dude. So you already know we're gonna be streaming up on that. I want to start like a single player Let's Play and then really like pop off on the server too. Huh. So this is like the foundations of like a really cool nether path, but it's just cobblestone. Hmm. Interesting. Never even bothered fixing that. Oh, this must be on peaceful or something. Dang, look at this. See, this is what I gotta do more of. These cobblestone pathways. But man, it's so hard to even like make stuff like this on Minecraft because the Nether is just not meant for building in. I'm not even sure what's down here. What is this? Okay, I think that might go to the end. I don't think we have anything crazy here in the end. I think most of the stuff's just on the surface. I think that ocean monument was just probably the other cool thing. And it's just all the water's cleared out of it, basically. Okay, okay. It's kind of ugly, but at the time, I bet it looked really cool. I was probably really digging this. Yeah, this nether room is atrocious. I can't even. Okay. Okay, so this was definitely gonna be like a book room. I never really got into like all that stuff with enchanting, but it's never a bad idea to be organized. And I mean, in the game now they have those bookshelves you can put the books into, but back then it was all chests, so little enchanting room. Okay, that's cool. So you can see I had like a little spiral staircase kind of deal, and I just have rooms shooting off of the spiral. That was kind of the theme I was going for. I'm not really sure what this is. Oh, oh my. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna jump down there, get myself killed. Yeah, I definitely wasn't scared of using cobblestone, but nowadays, try to avoid using too much cobblestone. It just looks kind of tacky. And glowstone sitting out like that, yeah, I would definitely wouldn't be doing that nowadays. Try going for higher ceilings, bigger rooms, less cobblestone. Like the dimensions are there, like, but the attention to detail is not. Just a whole bunch of anvils in there. But yeah, little furnace room, stuff scattered all over the place. Rooms that never got finished or started. Alright, this is where it really starts. All that stuff out there. Yeah, we'll get to that. That is a water elevator. Oh god. Yes, this is basically the base right here. So me and my buddy Jordan lived here. And honestly, we never really finished the base. Like we have I think that was Jordan's. This is my room. Yeah, neither of us ever did anything in here. Like definitely think the focus was on other stuff. I mean, we had this room. This was supposed to be our treasure room. We got the egg. Probably the coolest design. I like these pillars a lot. Kind of want to do something similar to this in one of my recent, or not recent, current worlds. Neat little chest room. We had those signs. Nowadays I'm using item frames, but shoot, they even got 20 dime. Damn. Yeah, definitely not rich. But nah, dude, they got I mean, item frames. They got the freaking ink sacs you can put on there to make your signs glow. Like, it's a whole new game. And that's the water elevator to go up right there. But yeah, check this out, dude. These nice little overgrown kind of areas. Something I need to start doing more on my current world too. I mean, a lot of stuff gets caught in the planning stages. Oh my. I think I might have made this world like 5 years ago. Ugh, I'm trying to think of a timeline. Yeah, this is junk. Nah, I mean it works, but I think this was the first thing that ever got built was the farms. This was new. I mean, this place just looks kind of clogged. It's basically in a big hole, like surrounded by mountain. A little tree area. This is my tree farm, which I like. I don't even know why I built this. Like, there's no reason to have this here. That's that's just goes into a cave. No reason going down there. Same with that. What in the world? Wait, is this a cave? Yeah, it's a cave. What the heck's going on? Vines. Yeah, it's kind of dumb. This would have been like the next layer. That's a water elevator right there. Goes up to right there. I'll have to go through that. But yeah, I was trying to like get up to this next level and do more building. This is just supposed to be an aqueduct, but it was actually going to be like a way where I could take my boat out the backside over there, because I was going to poke a hole through the backside and have a different entryway. Yeah, this wind turbine, or if you can even call it that, it just looks disgusting. I don't even know why it's here. Same with this. Oh my God. Just the fire. Oh, yeah, dude. This would have went out the backside so I could ride my boat in here from the ocean, I think. I think there's a ocean or something back there. I don't know. This is supposed to be yeah, I don't even know what that was supposed to be. I'm not really big on wind turbine physics, but I mean, they come in here spinning. This would have just been like the mill, basically. I mean, that's really all that's here. This garden, probably one of the first things. Oh, AFK Fish Farm when it still worked, but they don't no more. Because Mojang hates people. They hate us. Melons. A doorway back there. Oh yeah. All these crops. Yeah, this world really shows its age. I definitely wouldn't say it's my favorite world, but it's definitely the most nostalgic. I'll have to ride that railway when I'm done. I'm gonna show you guys one more thing up here that we planned on expanding out this way, and it's gonna make a cool little bridge right there. It would have been sweet having like statues and stuff, but never got there. I noticed I like building in these shattered savanna biomes a lot because of just the extreme hills. It's not too crazy, but it's just enough like differentiate. I can't speak. Whatever. The terrain is just varied enough to where you can make interesting builds. But yeah, over there, that's what my buddy did. Jordan, he like cleared out that whole area. I was gonna make a castle, but never got to that point. Honestly, I think a lot of times with these worlds, since it wasn't on a realm, stuff just really didn't get done because you can't play whenever you want. I noticed on the realm, we've been making a lot of progress just because we can get on whenever we want. Plus, I've been trying to like play more often so I can actually like get stuff done and feel like I'm getting my money's worth out of that realm subscription. Okay, I was gonna go get a minecart, but shoot. Is there a... Oh my gosh. I want to see what this looks like. I think it's just a really basic rail system, but I mean, you gotta see this. I think it might be super slow too. This is probably the quickest part when it goes diagonal. Oh my God. I think it's crazy how they still go this quick on diagonals. But yeah, this is basically all it is the whole way there. Cobblestone, and then it dips down into the ground and more cobblestone. So yeah, that's that world. All right. So we got new co-op. And if I remember correctly, I believe this is one of my favorite worlds. So, yeah, you got to see the builds in this one. The attention to detail because I actually started finishing stuff for once. Oh. Oh, this is where I spawned at. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is a. You just gotta look at the coordinates and you'll understand. But yeah. Oh, see this little hut back here? So I had some random. I shouldn't say random, but it's kind of like that PlayStation friend you have that like you add off a different game, and he actually joined my world and chopped some trees down for a day and built this, and I think he never played again. But yeah, this is my okay. This is a automatic bamboo farm and sugarcane farm, which is cool. So this is kind of interesting. That's my house up there. My house, that's the dojo. This had a really heavy like Oriental theme to it, kind of. Or I'd say it's like a blend of Oriental and I don't know. I want to say ancient Greek and Roman maybe architecture. I don't know. I'm just building. But yeah, we got farms. Kind of an interesting farm design. Wouldn't say it's the best way to do stuff, but it's definitely interesting. I just like having fun on the game, man. Random stuff. This would have been an area that I was going to expand to next, but I never really got to that point. I like to make my bases along intricate river systems because I think boat travel and horse travel are like the most fun ways. And I mean, it also gives you a reason to start building stuff along rivers and whatever else. But yeah, this would have been feeding into here. This is like a basement to my house. I was actually going to build like a small ship in here, like a little like a raft. I mean, it's like a miniature pirate ship, but I don't think I would have had any sails or nothing. I think it just would have been like a boat, which probably wouldn't have turned out great since it's so freaking tight in here, but I'm gonna enter the house from the other side, but I'm gonna go back over here and show y'all what's up here. So yeah, we got a lot of bridges here. This goes down to a slime chunk. So nothing really to see there. It's just an empty, basically just like an empty area. This is kind of a fun little connecting room. So this actually leads into my base. And at the bottom, there's just a random like, let's see, I'll just show you. There's just like a random tunnel, and I was actually gonna make a parkour maze labyrinth. And I tell myself every time I make a survival world, like I'm always gonna build some kind of like parkour like thing or whatever, but I never end up doing it. No. Well, I guess we're in the house now. I'll just show you all the house. But yeah, here's a good view. I'm gonna go back down there because actually there's some really cool stuff over there. But yeah, the level of detail. I mean, it's really easy to build when you're building into like a cave, which is kind of what I did initially, but I mean, it's just hollowed out terrain and I got trees and overgrowth and flowers and it was a fun build for sure. I'm not a fan of the scaffolding. I think this might have been when scaffolding was fairly new, but this is like the grand entrance of my house. It's like extremely hard to do stuff on diagonals and make it look good, so really open design with like courtyards. I mean, I wouldn't really consider this a courtyard. If I was building this nowadays, this would be on a much larger scale because it just feels kind of claustrophobic. This is kind of fun. I think Bamboo Maya came out recently and when I made this world. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, it's a cool little exit right here. Let's see. Then we got, oh my, little basement. This leads down to a minecart system, which goes to a zombie spawner, I believe. I'll get to that stuff later. It's a little. I got some neat stuff in this world, that's for sure. And it's kind of all centralized in one spot. I didn't really like go out and explore a whole bunch. Kind of just like stuck around here and built. I don't think this is a crazy complex zombie spawner. I think it's just really simple. And I don't really even want to. Wait. Oh, this is a skeleton spawner. Okay, never mind. Yeah, most of my worlds have skeleton spawners. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's definitely one of the best mob spawners to have. So, always go for those. Let's get back. I gotta speed this up a little bit though. I feel like I'm going a little bit too slow. All right, we back. Okay, so yeah, that stuff. This is my handy dandy chest room slash living quarters. It's definitely interesting. Very multi-level kind of building. I mean, a lot of it's like a vertical structure instead of it being laid out flat, which I kind of regret, but it's whatever. A sign of the time. Oh, I forgot you can even edit signs. I was wondering what happened there. Let's see, where's my okay, okay. Not too bad. Not too good. Why is there so much stone? Oh, oh my gosh. Yeah, we definitely did some raids on this world. Honestly, I'm pretty sure we have a village. I think my buddy Jordan actually has started an area across the world at a village on this world. But yeah, Yin Yang got the little snow wolves. Um, oh, that's not the way. This is my dojo. It's really just simple. Yeah, these wandering traders are everywhere. This goes up to like a living area. I don't know, I just really I don't know what I was doing. This is it just has like that it feels like an apartment, almost like a shared apartment. It's kind of like the vibe I'm getting from that. And then oof. If we go down here, this is how we get to that other room that we saw earlier. And this was supposed to be my map room. Which, I mean, it is a map room. And you kind of see, like, those intricate river systems. Like, this thing goes all the way to the ocean. It's insane. I don't know, that's, like, I always do random seeds, so when I get, like, a really good seed that has, like, a river system feeding through multiple biomes, it's just too good. And this is that bridge from earlier. This is actually one of the cooler bridges I've ever built, in my opinion. Just like has that suspension bridge kind of vibe. It's pretty nice, pretty nice. And then what else can I show you? I'm gonna see about going down there because this was actually one of the first things I ever built. And it's automatic sugarcane farm. Probably the I mean, I definitely dolled this thing up quite a bit. It doesn't need to look this fancy. And I'm not even sure if it produces that much sugarcane either. But yeah, this thing just kind of goes along, collects all the sugarcane. I'm pretty sure there's a, I don't even know. There's got to be a chest system somewhere. I'm forgetting, but it's here. Just trust me on that. This right here, this thing was super cool when I first made it. So get this, fully automatic bamboo farm. The way this thing is like laid out, just like it's just so cool to me. The water system like feeds into a furnace room, and I'll actually show you where that's at. Kind of forgot. I totally forgot to show you guys that part. But yeah, remember that bamboo, it's going this direction, so my furnace room is actually down here. There's a couple rooms down here I gotta show you guys. So this room's first. This is cool. The interior design I was really having fun with at the time. A little science lab. Okay, so this river down here is actually how we actually got here initially. Came from that direction and came down, so I had to put I don't know, just windows off the sides. I wanted to like actually put more structures along this, but I never got around to it. Potions, nether wart. This is probably the closest I ever got to actually sorting all of my books, but I didn't really have a lot of books, so. I like how these chests are sitting though. Like this is really minimalist, it feels like. But yeah, that's that room. And then down here is the furnace room. This is supposed to be all lava right here, but I think this flooded when I broke one of these and it just ruined it. I never fixed it. And here's that way for the ship room. Staircase going around the outside, never finished. This would have been the smithing room. But this right here, this is the furnace room. All bamboo powered. Only these ones. This is... Actually, I'm pretty sure it should be feeding these. I'm not sure why it's not. And then I just have like normal ones here in case I just want to do stuff quicker, maybe. But yeah, this is... What in the world is even this? Okay, so this obviously doesn't work. I think it was supposed to be... I think it was supposed to unpower that when it gets like to that end right there, so it could like unload, but definitely doesn't work. And it goes too quick right there to even fill those furnaces, so I'm definitely not a redstone kind of guy. But when I make something like that, or like this, it's the best I can do. Off the top of my head, of course. I'm trying to think. What's in the... I'm gonna see what's in the nether real quick, and then I'll move on to the next world, because... I mean, I can't be sitting on this world for too long, man. I'm just trying to get to that realm. Y'all gotta see this realm. Some nice labeling. Bastion. Okay, so here's the village. I'll get to that. This must be to the end. To another fortress. Let's see. I'm probably gonna get myself killed, but let's try this. Okay, never mind. I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that. That's how you get yourself killed. You hit that last 16th of the block and then you just get killed, bro. Okay, so I think the end might actually be at the end of this path. I think this might be to the village. Maybe. Oh yeah. Yeah, Jordan was definitely the more large-scale builder, but he just has a passion for digging, so I don't blame him. Oh my. A very interesting looking bridge. This is basically all it really was. Just a contained village. You gotta have at least one contained village. Oh. But yeah, we did a lot of raids here. I'm not really sure where the pillager base is even at, but this is the way to do it. Have a village completely contained. Okay, so this is where that thunder. This was gonna be a village area. I think Jordan was taking on the role of village guy. As you can see, it looks a lot more like a prison than my builds. She's just abusive. This is like it's like Auschwitz for villagers, man. Interesting. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's pretty solid. That's pretty good there. Okay. All right, let's get to that next world. I'm not really sure which one it is. It's either going to be 5. No. Oh my God. All right, so we got number 4, and then this one, and then this one. Okay, so this is probably the world we played the least amount of time on, but it was a good idea for the base that I had. Probably one of my favorite designs, but I don't know. Honestly, each of these worlds has like their own thing that just I like about it. You'll see. Like when I build something on like a 45-degree angle, it just tends to look better. And you'll understand in a second once this thing takes its time loading. Little glowberry farm. Okay, so this is my portal. Yeah, look at this. This is when I think I made this world when the first part of the Caves and Cliffs update came out. Never finished this. This would have been kind of cool. Just kinda. Not very symmetrical, but you know, who cares? Who cares? Little walkway in here. Automatic sugarcane farm. I actually put this one's actually hidden. Or it would have been if I actually finished it. Uh-huh. Stuff. Enchanting. We got a little bit more progress on this world, that's for sure. Okay. A good old bedroom. Oh. Okay, I think I actually built this, but I never did anything with it. Oh yeah. Hmm. Yeah, azalea trees were new, so you know I had to put that in the amethyst. Oh, 2 pig steps? Yeah, pig step was definitely new. Er, newer at the time. Oh my gosh. What's all this? Oh, got the McDonald's shulker boxes. This is kind of a fun chest room, but definitely way too small. Yeah, not too shabby. Purpleness. Not sure what all this is for. Nobody ever uses those anymore, it seems like. Okay, I can't. Grand entrance to that. And then this would have been my villager area that I never completed. It must be what I need. Kind of a cool idea though. I was definitely going for that more like medieval, like village or shopping area, just like with the tents and stuff. I should definitely build something like this, like in my world, because in the realm I have right now, a lot of my villager buildings are just like actual structures. But I could definitely see some of my like other trades, like the not so important ones, like Fletchers and whatever else, having like little huts like that. And this is a farm. I actually didn't make this. One of my other friends made this, and I think it has a. I could have sworn there was a bee farm in here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, bees. I think bees might have been somewhat new at the time. And also conduits. Yeah, we were in the process of building an underwater horse track. I wish that would have gotten complete. That would have been super sweet. But, I mean, just another thing I gotta build on my realm right now. Then this was a humongous sheep farm up here. That was probably one of the first things that got put here. Not by me, of course. That was just wasn't me. Did it? Nah. This is a hole that never got dug. So my huge idea for my village area was I was just thinking like you know how they have those like huge car elevator things that just go down and like your car just kind of like gets like taken out by this like elevator and pushed up to the top. I kind of wanted to do that, but for villagers, and like just have like a huge like reservoir of like villagers that I could pluck out of there with like a cart. And yeah, my village breeder's over there, but I was gonna make a system where it just moves them along. This is my farm that I never actually finished. This is definitely a common building theme, I feel like. I gotta spice things up. I'm gonna leave that guy out. He deserves freedom. I was definitely going for some symmetry right here with this little castle. Not sure. Okay, that's definitely the mines. I think this was actually the original strip mine that we had. Because, I mean, why else would I have this tower here? Cleric's Castle up there. This is kind of a cool walkway that connects to the main part of the house. Just trying to tie everything together because I don't know, I feel like when you tie everything together in your Minecraft world, it just kind of like brings it to completion. Got these clerics up in here. That oxidized copper. Okay. The village breeder, that's where it feeds into. I was gonna have staircases and build more stuff up here, but never got around to that. Those guys are having a great time down there, I bet. This right here, this is probably my favorite thing that I've built. Just like a path, just this walkway in general, just very cool. This would have been like a big intersection in my world. And this would have connect to another part of my base that I never actually got to build. This is definitely more of the industrial area. Village breeder looks really tacky. Humongous wheat field. That's my buddy made that. Um, yeah, but what's on this world? Like what's actually like built? Not too shabby. Staircase up here. This would have been like just another room. Just another way to connect to my other areas. I do like this staircase right here. I don't know, it just feels like when you make it with slabs like that, it just feels like so much cooler. I don't know why. It like feels more important when it's like not a staircase and you use slabs. Just it doesn't make sense at all when I say it, but it's just my opinion. It just seems better. Oh, this is definitely a mob farm. I think this might be a zombie or skeleton. Probably a skeleton. Yeah. Just skeleton farms, dude. I think that's about it for this world, though. Never really got too much, but just enough to scratch the surface. That's how a lot of worlds end up, honestly. We kind of get everything like situated, like the mob farm started, the villagers started, and then it just kind of gets to be too much. Like, honestly, starting those villager projects early on, that is just a huge commitment because those things are never ending. Like, on the realm, I'm still working on that darn thing. But yeah, that's basically it. I don't think there's anything else to really show on this one. And if there is, it's not important enough for me to remember, obviously. But yeah, cut that moss up there. Actually, I'm gonna show you the top of the house because I kind of like how just the way it is. It's kind of interesting having those hay bales. It's just like moss. Like this moss and glass combo. Kind of like how it feels. Kind of like it. Yeah, it's basically that world. Got a couple more worlds. These last couple are gonna be pretty darn crazy. Well, okay, so I'm actually gonna do this PS5 wild one. 'Cause this co-op Caves and Cliffs, that's a handful of stuff right there. This one I actually built. I think I started this world with my sister, and we only played. This was for the wild update. Before it came out, the world was made on experimental, and I never knew that experimental turns cheats on. It makes it so you can't get trophies. So yeah, I just never really messed with the world after I figured that out. But yeah, this is spawn point, and it was a cool area. Like this is like the spawn was like a huge pit of water with the jungle. Like any world that has a jungle or a dark oak forest near a water source right off a spawn, you know, that's just a good seed in my book. But yeah, as you can see, slab staircases for the win. And then over here, this was kind of like this is kind of like the foundation or the backbone of my whole entire base. Because I mean, I saw this water down here, and I was like, you gotta put a farm down there. Farms, never finished those. I mean, it's just a skeleton of a build. This is where the real meat on the bones at. Got all these animals in here. Got your boy. This was gonna be a automatic bamboo or sugarcane farm, similar to that one on the other world I showed. It was gonna have like a water system that feeds it into it, like a chest or whatever. Uh, and yeah, the whole idea was just kind of like, you know, using the cave. Okay, it's all coming back to me now. I did not make this world with my sister. This is actually a world I built with my friend. This was gonna be a bird. What do they call them? Whatever, like those bird areas in the jungle. That makes no sense. I don't even know what I'm saying. This is why you don't do streams at night. Nah, those like the bird exhibits at the zoo. I think they have a name, but anyway. Chest room. Not worth looking through anything. This world had like no progress. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't even know what this shenanigans is. Not much to explain. I mean, what you see is what there is. I think the coolest thing about this one was like this cave right here. Absolutely crazy. Let's see. Actually, I'm pretty sure there was an ancient city right down here, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so this over here is just a room for alleys. I don't know if there's even any alleys in there. Those things probably escaped. Um, so that's the main way in. So the spawn staircase, when I walked that way to go to the farm, if I would have went the other direction and came down, that's how it all connects up there. This was kind of a back entrance that leads to the jungle. I was gonna build like a boatyard over here, because you know we gotta connect to the river, get them boat systems. I don't know. One thing I really have an interest in building on a lot of my worlds are boat tracks and then parkour like maps or puzzles or mazes, whatever. I don't know, just that kind of stuff. It's just too good. I mean, who doesn't want to play parkour while they're just chilling on their world? And then horse race arenas, that's another thing. Or not even arenas, just a horse track. I don't know, I get a lot of inspiration from like Minecraft YouTubers and like those big like servers you see where it's like they got like the horse races and the parkour, Hunger Games, just like crazy stuff like that. But yeah, I don't think there's anything in there. I'm gonna go down here. Yeah, okay, so we didn't even know this was down here, but there's like a whole entire ancient city down here. And from what I know now, like it doesn't even really make sense that this is down here because ancient cities typically spawn underneath the most amount of landmass possible, so you'll see them a lot of times under mountain peaks. So the fact that this is even here is like insane. Like we were doing this experimental, we weren't even I don't even think I used a specific seed. It was just a world random seed, you know. Sometimes you just get lucky. But yeah, for this one, I think that's basically all it was. Underground house that never got complete. Not too cool, but that world probably lasted only a couple weeks. Alright, let's go to this one. This co-op Caves and Cliffs. See, this world right here. This is the world that probably should have gotten made into the realm, but it was like before the whole entire Caves and Cliffs update came out. Or actually, I think the whole entire update was out, but I think that new world just got made because of something. I don't even know, dude. I can't. It's all blurry. I mean, when you've been playing Minecraft for this long, it's like they have updates all the time. It's like, what are you making these worlds for? Definitely not looted up in this one, but this is probably my favorite world in terms of building. Typically taking over villages whenever I played New Worlds. This actually got created, I think, in college, because that is a structure that I did not build. That was a random person that joined the world, and I'm always down to let people play on the world as long as they like don't do anything crazy. But this guy over here built this crazy structure up in the sky, ugly as hell. And he decides to make another portal over here and deactivate our main portal, so everything goes to that. So yeah, that got changed. That got changed real quick. But yeah, this is where I started at, and I actually was going to start building over here. As you can see, I'm not really sure what this is all about. Okay, this is kind of random. I don't know what the heck this is supposed to be. Well, I mean, obviously it's a wart farm. I'm not really sure why I put it floating out like that. This minecart right here, this track is just completely temporary. Like, it was just to get my villagers over to this, because this was actually going to be my train station. Always trying to make intricate rail systems for no reason. But yeah, that goes to like the main area of our world. And this world actually had, I think, at the peak, this world had about 4, maybe 5 players. But this is all my stuff that I built. Nobody really comes over to my areas. I just keep to myself. But yeah, kind of a cool area. I don't know. I wasn't really. I like the palette I used, not so much what I was building. Especially when it came to that roof over here. It's like, I don't know. It just looks kind of strange. It's a lot easier to make things look better when you make them larger scale, but this one just like, I think I just didn't go big enough. This is just kind of a weird area on the front. I was going for like some depth in a spot I probably shouldn't have. Pillager base, which is kind of cool to have. Um, I believe. Okay, hold up. I have a skeleton farm over here somewhere, but yeah, it's like down this area. It's in a mine. It's in a mine shaft. Skeleton, and I believe also a zombie farm. But yeah, we got bridges for days, and this is actually going to feed into something you'll see later. Not too much later though, because I'm going over there. This is the main bulk of what we are building. Our kingdom, if you can say. This was going to be like basically I was going to have like a whole line of rails that we could use to connect all of our areas and send each other stuff, which I mean never really like gets used, but it's just kind of a cool idea. But yeah, this is our castle. Never got finished, but you'd see the idea. The wall was going to go around this whole area and it's basically have a multi-level kingdom with villagers. So a lot of like the lower level occupations, the peasants, if you will, would be at the lower levels, and like just like better occupations towards the top and like more valuable stuff at the tops compared to the bottoms of the kingdom. Just a really typical hierarchy. This was going to be the train station that I never finished. So basically like the first pit stop between my area and the continuation of this kind of cool railway. But yeah, I feel like I spent the most time building this dang thing. This is so annoying. This was going to be, this right here was going to be the library. And I think there was librarians in here right now. This would have been completely different if it actually got built, but it goes all the way. all the way down. Not sure. Damn, had to yawn. Not sure what this is. Just another room. I don't even want to hop down, but I feel like I need to. Okay. So this was going to go all the way down here, and then we have this huge cave. Yeah. I mean, when you're digging like that, you're going to run into some caves no matter what, especially if it's built past caves and cliffs, like there's caves everywhere. Okay. If I could just climb this a little bit quicker. Oh my God. This is kind of why I didn't want to jump down here. But yeah, one of my responsibilities is making all these stairways because I have a real knack for patterns, and I just like building this kind of. I like design. I like doing the planning out of stuff. So you got to make it look good. Wait, what? Oh yeah, that's my horse Miércoles. I don't know. I just like how the word sounds. But yeah, I made all these pathways. Got that nice texture. I'm gonna work my way over here first and come back to, because over there that's Jordan's base. It's inside of this mountain. But yeah, I was gonna have like little village houses like this throughout the area and just work in like functional things. Like this one has the chicken grinder, and I was gonna have like the Fletchers and other related occupations. So like wherever my resources are being created, I'd have the trades to go along with them. So over here, I have my sheep farm, and then next door, I was gonna have like my Fletchers and my shepherds probably would have been right around the corner too, so I could trade my wool. Here's a waterway, which, oh yeah, okay. I'm not even really sure where that starts. But I was gonna have like a waterway going through like the whole town, and it kind of just drops off into this huge cave. This is kind of like our center point of our I don't know. I wouldn't even say like our city, because the city's over there, but we have different structures. That was gonna be like the big horse stable area, and this was all terraformed. Like this was not what it looked like original. This is graded, graded a whole bunch. But yeah, we got this going all the way out here. This was gonna be where all the horses were. Levels to it. Not very complete whatsoever, but you can kind of see, I don't know, the skeleton of what it was gonna be. This thing goes all the way. Kind of plays as a wall too, but not a very good one. I think this. Okay, so this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. One of my friends' base. Yeah. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, the birch and dark oak is not a bad combo. That's for sure. I think this. There's got to be something. There's a bee farm over here. Yeah, right here. This was definitely a highlight. Bee farming is super fun. I mean, not super fun, but one of the cooler and more appealing things you can do on Minecraft for farms. And this right here is another one of my friend's buildings. So I think we had 4 people on the server. And this one, Wait, I'm confused. I don't even know. There's something down there. I just don't want to go to it. I don't even know how to get down there no more. Well, jeez. I could figure it out, but I'm just trying to conserve some time. I can't remember. Oh, I'm so stupid. Okay, so that's right. Okay. So this train track was going to connect with the one from earlier at the very end of that aqueduct, or not aqueduct, at the very end of that big rail system I had. This was going to connect, so we'd have like a way to travel or send stuff between all four of us. I mean, we basically live in a straight line. I can just get there a little quicker. Pressing my button so fucking. Oh, I'm pressing my button so fast right now. You know, I'm trying real hard not to use profanity right now. This just comes naturally. Ain't so family friendly anymore. You know, I'm about to open up another channel. I'm gonna have my more preferred content, which I'm not really gonna explain in too much detail because it's really nothing to explain because it's not even off the drawing board. But anyway, yeah, I don't know why I did that because I totally left my horse behind. Whatever, we'll just walk there. But yeah, the whole idea of this rail system. So there's three rails basically, so you can connect between the furthest base and that base when you go to this area, and then this person can send stuff from here to the castle or from here to my base using just one rail. Because I mean, I think my math was actually kind of off initially, but there's enough pathways here to where I could send something all the way through to this area and surpass this area without any stops and just like work it from there. Kind of wish I would have fleshed out some of these worlds. I could only imagine. Yeah, here's that canal. Or actually, I'm pretty sure we were gonna have a sewer system beneath this one. Yeah, that's right, because it was gonna connect to this. The sewer system was down here, and it was just kind of like another like labyrinth kind of themed build that never got done. I mean, it's always kind of like a back burner project anyway. But yeah, over here, this is Jordan's base. Not really sure what the whole idea was, but some good symmetry. Base. Big old chest room. Pretty sure I helped build this because this was gonna be kind of like our reservoir, or not reservoir, more of a reserve. Just a humongous chest room, and it's also in a cave. That big mountain peak connects to this area, which is super cool. Like this world, I mean, I think this was the first Caves and Cliffs update map that we actually made, like as a whole entire like group. And I think we traveled. I mean, look at the coordinates. Like we're like 9,000 blocks out just to find like a super cool mountain range. But yeah, that's basically all this one contains. I don't know if there was even much to see inside of the Nether. But yeah, as you can see, I can't connect to Realms because PS5 has been bugging out. That's basically all the worlds I have. I mean, this reference '01 right here is actually my Realm creative world, but I don't want to open up that can of worms. This right here, this was actually a world I created for the most recent update. Or actually, I don't know if it was. I don't think this was the cherry blossom one. I think this was like a experimental world or something. But you can see I was working in creative mode a lot, planning stuff out. I don't think I actually would have ever built this thing, but my whole entire base was going to be right here. Or no, okay, so this was going to be like the center point, like the world, like the gathering point for all of the people that lived in the area. So my buddy Jordan was going to have his kingdom over here. My kingdom was going to be over here. And my sister was going to build stuff over on this mountain. And we were all just kind of like connect to this thing. But yeah, I think this would have been like one of my favorite bridges if I actually built it too. I never really built a really good suspension bridge like that. And all these pathways between everything would have been like a real nightmare, honestly, to build. Couldn't imagine. But yeah, it's just the tip of the iceberg. I think I'm gonna cut the stream out now, but next time I'm playing, I'll be streaming from my computer, and I'm gonna do probably a run through of the realm, just do a quick tour, and then just start working away. Because I want to start streaming on the actual realm, even though we've been working on the realm for like over a year. I mean, it's just I gotta share this. Basically, just create a digital portfolio for my Minecraft worlds. Because I mean, when you put this kind of work into your builds, you gotta show it to somebody else. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. See you next time.